Okay, so here we are at Swayambhu, and it's very busy because it's a Saturday, and we are at the entrance, and Swayambhu is one of the most ancient of the stupas here. There is a pond here with a standing Shakyamuni Buddha, and above you can see Manjushri. And the reason Manjushri is here is because the entire Kathmandu Valley was created by Manjushri. Vajrayogini appeared and told Manjushri to create the valley. And so he came to a mountaintop, and I'm not sure what stupa this is, I'm just showing it because it's pretty. He came to a mountaintop, and from that mountaintop, from him, a ray of light appeared and landed here. And that ray of light was the creation of this stupa. So now we're gonna, this is my friend Eloina, say hi. Hi. She's with me because monkey protection, actually. I don't know how many we'll see, but you never know. There's so many people that we might not see a lot of monkeys, I'm not sure. So we're gonna head up, and I'll just be quiet and show you guys what is here. I'm going the right way, right? Okay. I'm not going to need a ticket because I'm a monastic. And if you need a ticket, I'll... Okay. Okay. Yeah. So these are the stairs going up to the back of Swayambhunath. And again, the light that came and landed here, it was 5 colors, which is the 5 Buddha families. And it landed on Swayambhu, and Swayambhu, I believe, I'm not sure, but I believe that Swayambhu means self-arisen. Oh, there's a bunch of monkeys right there. So, the trick with monkeys is don't look at them and don't smile, because smile looks like aggression to them. That's what we've been told. So here are the monkeys. And they seem cute, but they're very aggressive. So I have a friend who was actually bitten by one. 2 friends. One in Dharamsala, one here. And it was devastating for her health-wise. Anyway, never walk around with food. Okay, so we are approaching an interesting area. I don't think it's this building. I think it's the one just to the right. That is a temple that was built by one of the great sage kings of Nepal. He was a practitioner and a yogi and a saint and a king. And he, yeah, it is this building. We came from a different side. And he built this white building. Sorry, I'm a little breathless from the stairs. And actually, he built what's under it. It's a series of cave-like temples that go underground, and each one reveals like a deeper layer of awareness. So you can see the first one here. You can see the first temple here. And those doors head down. And it's actually, wow, it's showing up very clear in the camera, but it's actually quite dark in there. But luckily my camera's compensating for that, so y'all can see it.
Yo. Right.
And there's stupas everywhere here. And lots of... It's the shopping done. And then, hi monkey. It's kind of that carnival atmosphere. It's very different from Buddha. Buddha has, I don't know, a different feel. This is more Newari. So remember last time I was talking about how Newari culture is a mix of Hindu and Buddhist. And you see that really much more clearly here at Swayambhu than you do in Bodha. Bodha is much more Buddhist, straight up Buddhist. So here, the iconography here is a standing Buddha. And I believe that is a standing Manjushri actually, because he's holding a text in his upright hand. There. And you can see Hanumana. It looks like Hanuman to me. And then the lions. And another standing Buddha. So it's this mixture of cultures. Okay, so, and also there's a lot of tourists here. Again, it's a Saturday, which is the one day off a week. And this is, please don't climb on the Buddha. Always good advice. Although, it's good to rest in the Buddha's lap. That's my motto. So, we're going to keep going. And again, I mean, I know that this is just kind of touristy stuff, but you can see that quality of a mix of cultures, you know, even in the things that are the tchotchkes that are being served. So, I don't know if you can hear through this microphone what they are doing. It sounds like they're doing some kind of a ceremony here, and here's some chanting and singing. So this is a side, we are actually taking the side entrance, because the main entrance, you have to climb 4,000 steps, and that's not an exaggeration. Oh, here you go. Not sure what is happening. Do you know what this is?
No, it's something.
Me neither. I think it's Hindi.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here's another beautiful Buddha. This here is where they mix the whitewash. And we saw them doing that a few weeks ago. And here, these are just, oops. Oh, I'm not sure when. Can you hear that? There we go, yes, this is a Hindu ceremony. And I think, I'm not sure what's happening. The monkeys are loving it. They're just eating marigolds. So, and these buildings are really very old. And there is the Swayambunath Stupa right there. And we're coming from the back side of it because the front is 3,000 to 4,000 steps to get there. And here you can see there's a lot of small stupas that are quite old. The wealthy families in ancient times would build their own little stupas around the main stupa. That golden building with floats in front of it is to a local deity who in Buddhist mythology was considered a demon, but she was converted And I think this story, I told you all this story when we were at Bodhanath, because they have a temple to her there, but it's different in quality. So, and tenor, you know. So the story goes that the demoness would steal people's children. Sorry, that's my thumb. And eat them, or at least just take them. And she had like 500 children herself, so she needed to feed her kids. And just FYI, we got some friends hanging out with us. And so she needed to feed her kids, and she would take people's children. And one day, one of her children ran away or just wandered off and went and rested at the Buddha's feet. And the Buddha didn't tell her where the baby had gone, and she was frantic looking for her baby. And she finally came to the Buddha and said, "Have you seen my baby? Oh my gosh, I'm going crazy, I can't find my child." And the Buddha said, "Well, you have 500 children, why should you care?" And she said, "It's my child." And he goes, "Oh, well, what about the people who have only 1 or 2 children and you've stolen their children? How do you think that makes them feel?" And that aroused compassion in her heart. And she regretted her actions and promised not to do that again. And he said, "Okay, then from now on you'll be a protector." So that is her temple over there. We'll get there. And she is a protectress, and she protects the Kathmandu Valley from earthquake. And if they say that if you want a child and you can't get a child, you come here and make offerings to her, and you will be able to become pregnant. Oops, I almost landed on my face. Okay. And these are different Buddhas, the directional Buddhas. Very hard to see. Let's see. There you can kind of see the face. But everything is chained up like this, not because of human beings, but because of the monkeys. So Swayambhu, that's my handy. I'm doing this for all of us. So this stupa is the oldest stupa in Kathmandu Valley, and it's considered very sacred because it contains within it relics of, they say, the Buddha, they say of Kashyapa, I think, like at Bodhanath. These are Hindu temples. There's one here, and then you can see the other one on the other side. It's sunset here, so it's a little backlit. And here, they're still repairing it from the earthquake in 2014. And I will take you to the stairs so you can see what we did not climb to get here.
He's saying that evil was captured.
You can look down, and it keeps going past where you can see. And that's Kathmandu beyond. But you can see the stairs that just keep going. And then there's like a plateau there, but there's more that go down beyond that. So that's what we avoided by taking the side entrance. And this is what you see when you climb. This is the reward for climbing all those stairs. You're seeing the beautiful stupa and this incredible golden Vajra. And each of these kind of caged structures has one of the directional Buddhas. And you can see as well all the layers of whitewash. And each little alcove has a stupa. And again, because this is Nawari, it's both Hindu and Buddhist. There's this feeling of a mix of cultures here. So the stupa represents the 5 Buddha families because the 5 lights of the 5 Buddha families created it. And here are more small stupas, and this is one of the Hindu temples built to the side, and the other over there will eventually look like this one. But it takes a while to restore these things. So up there you can see the 5 Buddha families represented. So I'll finish a Kora. And again, more of the local. Oh, you know what? I might be able to show you Tergar also Ling from here. In the distance. No, it's too foggy and polluted. I can't show you. On the mountain way over there is Tergar Osaling, which is where I'm going to school. So here you can see. And this is the Western Buddha. You can see Amitabha in red in there. Don't know if you can see his face. So here are some folks singing Hindu bhajans. I don't know if you can hear them through the microphone. I hope you can. Welcome to Nepal, folks. So, Mark, if you want to pause here, you can do a meditation. Let's see. You can pause the video here and do a little shamatha to the Buddha eyes. And maybe keeping in mind the 5 dhyani Buddhas. As you're meditating, contemplate on them. Let me zoom out a little bit. Okay, so maybe pause here, and then you can resume. This is the temple that I told you about. No photos. But you can see the outside of it, not the inside. And Vasubandhu, who was one of the great and one of the first great scholars of Buddhism to develop the Abhidharma, codified the Abhidharma. He spent many years here, and at one point, and I'm not sure how to get there from here, and I apologize for that, but probably a 15-minute walk from here is the stupa with his relics. And he came here and saw kind of the degeneration of the monastic order and became very disappointed in that. I'm going to go around this way so that it's a little easier to hear me. And he decided, well, it's better to get a new body. So he actually did a long life. I don't know if it was a sutra or a sadhana. I think it was a practice. I think it was a sadhana. He did a long life sadhana, and he read it backwards and ejected his consciousness from his body and took a rebirth after that. Because he was like, the monastic order is degenerating and it's all kind of a mess, so I'm just going to come back when things are better. And he did. But he spent a lot of time here. And a lot of people come here because this is the stupa of Manjushri, because it was created by the five lights from Manjushri. And a lot of people come here to make petition for, studies and, that they do well in school, whether it's mundane school or Shudra or whatever. And so you can see, the mix of cultures is here, and the mix of faith is always what strikes me. And it's very, very Nawari. So that's basically it, guys. And this was quite the day to bring you here because I forgot that Saturday is their one and only day off. And so it is just incredibly crowded here. And you got the full flavor of this place. The people and the sound, the noises, the music, the joy, the celebration. People come here to dance, to celebrate weddings, to celebrate graduations, coming of age, all that stuff. Up. And I think we have here we go. This is interesting. I have no idea what this is. Rejoice. Everybody's so happy. I rejoice. Alright, so that's it, y'all. And I apologize again for not being here with you personally. I think it would be more extensive if we were together personally, but Mingyur Rinpoche's schedule changed, and so we had to accommodate the master's schedule. And he's teaching us on Sundays for the... Whoops. Sorry, I accidentally stopped the thing. Anyway, he's been teaching us for the past couple of Sundays. And the next one should be okay. But again, as I've said many times, it's Nepal. You never know. So I'm hoping that the next time I can take you guys to Shechen Monastery. And at Shechen Monastery there's a incredibly sacred room where Dilgo Khyentse's Kudong, his remains, are in a stupa inside the temple on the top floor. and also that his private room is there, and you can meditate in his private room. And there is a bigger than life-size wax replica of him, and it looks alive. I swear, I've seen it breathing. Many people say that. And we can go there to practice. All right, I love you guys. I miss you all very much, and I hope that you found this interesting and valuable. Yeah, all right. Emaho. May all beings benefit. May your practice flourish. And may everything you do benefit beings and uplift your spirit. Nepal is a living example of everybody getting along, no matter religion, no matter history, politics. We can do it. Love you guys. Bye. Okay guys, so I don't have my microphone on, so hopefully you can hear this. This is Swayambhunath Stupa, this one right here. I'm not sure what the little one in front is, but remember I told you Swayambhunath Stupa? Here it is, yay! So, yeah, that's it. And I'm gonna, Mark, I hope you can cobble all these together. All right, you guys. Maybe that's Vasubandhu. No, it's not. He would not be reborn a dog unless he wanted to be. Anyway. Okay, y'all. Keep the faith. Love you, bye.